Hello everyone. This video is going to be a little different. I mean, the fact that I'm wearing my regular glasses aside, I'm not streaming this on Twitch. This is not a live thing. This is just me recording off stream. I did stream this hack, but I never got to finish it. And the reason being is because I ended up in a perma-stuck way deep in the game. And when I reset, I was pushed back all the way to the start of the game, and I didn't want to play it anymore. And I just didn't feel good about that. Especially if it's a hack that I know I can beat. So I'm going to record this off stream, play it real quick, and beat it for the sake of documentation. Is my camera off focus? I can't tell. Maybe it's the glasses. Maybe they're fogged up. I don't know. Who cares? Anyways, this is Super Mega Easy Metroid, another Pedro hack. And it's a little under an hour with no description. So let's just jump right into it. I really didn't feel good about not finishing this. So I'm going to clear this and just start from scratch. This shouldn't take long. You know, given the name of the hack and all that. By the way, by the time y'all are watching this on YouTube, I would have already finished Metroid Mission Rescue on normal mode, and that's gonna be a hell of a watch. And I say that because it's the longest hack on the site. And boy, was that a doozy. I don't know if I'm gonna do a lot of edits for that one though, because that's so much video to edit. I might just have most of the raw footage just uploaded to the YouTube channel. Like, I'll still make edits here and there just to cut down a bit on, like, oh, hello, just to cut down a bit on the whatchamacallit, things like grindy sessions, which you'll see it when you see it. Wait, did we start off with super missiles? Do we even have more right now? No. Here we go. So what happened when I last played this, as I mentioned, I got perma-stuck in a room. What room was it again? Right, it was that one room where the Chozo statue drains the acid in Lower Norfair. For some reason, Pedro made it so that you can destroy that statue with power bombs. However, the trigger to lower the acid still remains, and if you were to go into morph on that spot, Samus will freeze, and then the game will likely wait for the Chozo statue to grab Samus, but the Chozo statue isn't there. It's been destroyed. Which results in perma-stuck. You can't move, you can't do anything, you can't change the game state, you're just stuck in morph ball limbo. So I was upset by that. I reset it, found that I was set all the way back to the start, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna play this anymore. I'll just upload this video as is. But then, I don't know, over the past several days, I'm just fighting with myself. Like, do I really want to release this playthrough completely, like, unfinished? No, I don't want to do that. Especially since, again, it is a hack I can beat. It's not hard. It shouldn't take long. So I'm calling on Audible and recording this. as we speak. How many missiles am I getting from these? A lot, that's the answer. Like, I imagine I'm not gonna need a awful lot. Especially if the game is just willing to throw everything at us. Whoops. And my wall jumping is kind of rusty this morning. Like, I literally woke up not long ago. Woke up, got ready, brushed my teeth and all that. And I have some chicken breasts just cooking in the air fryer. Just to give you an idea of just how early it is. Only reason why I'm recording this as early as I am now in the morning is, this playthrough is next on the list of things to edit for the YouTube channel. What the? Huh. Started off with a chest already destroyed. Whatever. Where do I want to go next? I mean, we could fight Fantoon now. And Fantoon is close by. I don't see why not. You know what? I'm gonna save. This time I'll make sure to save periodically so that should anything go wrong, I won't be set back a million years. And then get salty the way I did last time. You know, I think it's faster if I just do this. You know, I have a habit of, like, not using ammo as much as I can. Like, only using ammo when I absolutely have to. It's just a force of habit of mine. What the? Oh. Yeah, I don't remember any of the changes in this hack. Huh? Oh. I think next on the list after Fantoon, maybe... Are you just one missile away from death? You are. Fucking pussy. I guess I could fight Ridley next, and then work my way up. You know, a little PRKD type of action here. How many supers do we get for collecting a super missile? Holy Christ! Hell yeah, it's worth getting. Hold up. Let me grab another. Do those robots die to my... Wow, they actually died to this. Should I aim for 100% and see what the highest percentage would be for us? I mean, I could try that. I actually wanted to just play through this and beat it as quickly as possible, but now seeing the ammo yields, I'm kind of curious what the highest percentage would be. How much does E-tanks give? We can find that out. Let's find out now. Oh, thanks for the E-tank. You give how many? Well, more than one tank, that's for sure. You know, I really should invest in a hand cam. Just so that y'all can see how I hold my controller during certain points of gameplay. Because my hand position changes, like, on my controller, depending on what I aim to do. Like here, I'm just holding the controller normally. Well, whatever normal happens to be for holding controllers, I guess. And then here, like my index finger, my right index finger, which is normally on the shoulder button, is being used to press the fire button, like on the face of the controller. Not exactly a claw type of... Oh. Not exactly like a claw type of hold, but... It's not how most people would hold controllers. Also, I'm just realizing these key hunters and these atomics are dying in a single shot. Everything just dies in a single shot. I mean, I guess it wasn't joking when I said super mega easy Metroid. I'm wondering... Do we still need Speed Booster to grab this? No. No Speed Booster required. What about this missile up here? Is it still up here? No. Where is it? Unless we already grabbed it down below, and if so... We grabbed 2 missiles when we entered West Ocean. Where would the other one be? Is it still in the lower corner? Yeah, for some reason, Chozo statues like this, I don't know if the same holds true for this one in particular, but I think this can be destroyed with a power bomb, and if it does, well, then you're screwed. Because then Samus will be put in this position, but there's those Chozo statue to, like, hold her and continue on with the game. It's a weird thing. I didn't even know that could just happen. Didn't even know you could actually code the Chozo statues to even be destroyed. But I guess they are coded as enemies? Just get utterly destroyed. Okay, yeah, we already got both items. And that's not gravity suit, it's an E-tank. Let me check down here. No. Alright. Moving on. You know, so far, of all the hacks I've played throughout this endeavor, I don't know which one is my favorite hack that I've played. I could say Z Factor, that was a good one. Then Redesign Axial Edition was really good. You guys won't see that until like I don't know. I want to say a few days later, after this video is uploaded or something. It's coming soon, as of recording this. What else? Golden Dawn. Did I mention Golden Dawn? I don't think I did. Golden Dawn was an interesting one. Not the best execution for Golden Dawn, but I really like the fact that it's like a full hack. And if anything, needs like a redux or like an axial edition of sorts, it would be Golden Dawn, just to at least add save points, because that hack was made during a time when no one really knew how to implement like save points and like non-vanilla hacks. Where are the missiles? Oh, I found one. There's the other. Screw attack just right there? Okay. Oh yeah, another thing. I'm already done with the 2014 hacks. Like, I went back into 2014 just to play this. And like, finish this properly. So I'm already moved on to the 2015 hacks, and I gotta say, it's definitely a fresh breath of air, I should say. Or, breath of fresh air. That's how it says. Damn, just make everything easy, I guess. So I'm guessing there's nothing here? No. Yeah, no. The only exception to the 2015 hacks being a breath of fresh air is Metroid Mission Rescue. But again, yeah, ooh, that is very gold. But again, you'll see that when you see it, and you'll see why. And that's just gonna be in like 3 parts, and those videos are gonna be like 1,000,000 hours each. And I tried so hard. Oh my gosh, did I try so hard? I'm not gonna say much about that. Because I don't want to spoil too much for those who don't want spoilers. We are already in the glitchy numbers for super missiles. Not surprised. I should save soon. You know, it's funny. For all the Super Metroid that I play, and I mean, I don't mean to kiss my own ass when I say this. I'm a decent player at Super Metroid, at the very least, right? You would think this would be like one of my top favorite games. This doesn't even, like, this doesn't rank in my top 5 at all. Not even close. Well, maybe it was close. I don't know. I don't know what my top games numbers 10 through 6 are. I never really thought about that. Okay, you know what? I mean, I know what this hack is doing, and I don't hate it. It doesn't make it a great hack by any means, but I'm not hating what this hack is doing. Is there even a gate there? No. Like, I've said this before, but my top 5 favorite games are games that had a major impact on, like, my childhood, creatively speaking. And they are... Number 1 is Pokemon Gold and Silver. Like, the original Gold and Silver on the Game Boy Color. Is there even a fucking block there? No. And then my number 2 favorite game is... It usually changes between these two, depending on my mood. But right now, as we speak, my number 2 is Legend of Mana. While my number 3 is Final Fantasy IX. Probably in a month's time, that'll change. Final Fantasy IX will be my number 2, Legend of Mana my number 3. But yeah, my number 3 is, like, whichever isn't number 2. And then my number 4 is Final Fantasy VIII. And my number 5 is The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I knew I could grab that without speed. Like, those had like major impacts on me as a, as a kid. And to an extent, they still influence me. And it's funny because not a single one of those games are Metroidvanias at all, and I love Metroidvanias. As a matter of fact, Metroidvanias are probably my favorite genre of video game. And yet my top favorite, like my top 5, aren't even in that genre. Go figure. I better save soon. There's the missile. Wait, what? I don't need to do the hero shot. Okay. I see you, Pedro. Oh yeah, this is a Pedro hack. I did mention that earlier, right? You know, I swear, Pedro makes these hacks where it's like he has a random idea and decides to turn it into a hack. That's what it is. It's like, I wonder what would happen if I made Super Metroid stupidly easy. Or I wonder what would happen if I made Super Metroid where you have to use grapple to progress. Which, to be fair, I mean, I kind of did like Pro Grapple. It was a little messy in the execution department, but it wasn't terrible. And I still say the whole Pedro hate is a little overblown. Like, I get it. Quite a few of his hacks are pretty low quality, but the ones that work, I mean, they're not bad. I can confidently say I've played far worse, far worse. Whether it's Warfare or Noob Smasher, although I guess to be fair to Noob Smasher, that was only garbage in the beginning. Like, after you get the speed booster and reach the ship again and stuff, the rest of the hack becomes a little more digestible. Let's go grab the X-ray scope. I'm surprised they didn't just put X-ray scope, like, right there. Oh, but they made this easy. Oh, there it is. This hack is so dumb, but I kind of like it. I mean, I guess this hack is mostly for those who want to play through Super Metroid, but with, like, literally none of the challenge. And mind you, vanilla Super Metroid isn't even that hard to begin with, but then again, I'm saying this as someone who's adept at the game and not a casual. Hey, they removed the freaking super missile wall, because why not? Just give everything to the player. Again. It's so stupid, but I can respect what this hack is doing. You know, maybe I'm just easy to please. Like, where a lot of people saw absolute garbage in these Pedro hacks, which, I mean, I can understand. Like, I don't know, I just find some entertainment value in these. Go grab ice. Oh, right. Forgot about that. You know what I like about hacks like these that's like easy to play and beat? I don't have to worry about editing too much. I can just release it as is without doing so many cuts or whatever. Except for Lower Norfair, because YouTube's copyright shit is stupid. That and I guess the occasion... What's this? Oh. That and the freaking cat faces. I'm getting annoyed by that. I'm actually thinking of just not doing the cat face shit again. Or anymore, rather. Just acknowledge as a cat face and not have to, like, plaster the freaking thing on the screen. I don't even know what compelled me to do that in the first place. I just did it one day and it just kind of stuck, and Now I'm kind of regretting it because I have to be attentive to those cat faces. Although I think there might be like a few videos where I did miss a cat face or two. And for things like that, that's because I'm going through the video like as quickly as I can. And that's the thing, like when I edit a video, I actually play the video like bit by bit, you know, just to make sure there was, you know, if there was anything I wanted to add to the video as an edit or something. So editing these videos, they take me a while. If I had the money to do so, I would totally hire an editor. But you know what? I don't know. I find some... Huh? I find there's a certain satisfaction to editing one's own videos. Like, if I were to have the money to hire an editor, would they edit the videos in the same way that I edit them? You know? It's just things to think about. My favorite beam wave. You know, wave beam, I guess the reason why it's my favorite beam, aside from the fact that I can shoot through walls, which I think is a really useful ability, it's also a really powerful beam in the first Metroid. Like, compared to anything else you get in that game, it's like the power difference is so huge. And because it travels in a wave, you don't have to worry about grounded enemies like gamers or novas. Where ordinarily you would have to use like bombs to get rid of those kinds of enemies. Wave beam, you can just get rid of them. The only thing that's bad about wave beam is that you cannot freeze Metroids. So that you eventually have to switch it out for ice beam. And there is no beam stacking in Metroid 1, although there are ROM hacks of Metroid 1 where they do allow for beam stacking. And I will get to those. Trust and believe I will get to the other Metroid ROM hacks, but only after I'm done with Super Metroid. Here, let me go this way. Just to grab that missile. Whoops. Can I get a spike suit? Yo. Get some water. You know, I should probably be careful with collecting all these E-tanks because it's gonna make Mother Brain an even longer fight. Especially with the baby Metroid, like, refilling health and all that, and trying to damage down for the Mother Brains. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, for the Mother Brain's rainbow beam and shit. He's getting the gap. Oh, they removed the gate. To Lower Norfair. This time I will not wait a minute. I don't think I'm able to avoid obliterating the acid Chozo. Because I think it gets destroyed with power bombs, and you need power bombs to free it in the first place. Let me experiment with it. Let me guess, it's just a straight shot to Ridley, right? If I go here. Yeah. No! I wanted to down back. My air fryer is done. You know what? I'll leave it be. Because I don't like eating my food when it's too hot anyway. So by the time I'm done with this, the chicken would have cooled down. I mean, I don't eat my food cold either. I just like it warm. Now let's see. Yeah, you still need power bombs to be freed. Hey, you stayed intact. How about that? But this is what I mean. I use power bombs, bam, gets destroyed. But the trigger to lower the acid is still there. It's the weirdest thing. Hey. Huh? Oh. Let me guess, Iago, you just die in one shot. Oh. Okay. Now, for those who happen to not watch my playthrough of the original redesign, where I made a note of why I started doing this, You might be asking, why does Claire edit out these door transitions during Lower Norfair? And long story short, copyright. I don't know why, but some weird-ass Vietnamese group automatically copyright claims this music. Now, I don't edit out the door transitions if I'm, like, talking in the middle of them. But that's fine, though. Because as long as you don't have the song playing for too long uninterrupted, then, yeah. Like right there, you know, I just edited the thing out, which cuts the music just enough so that the copyright bullshit doesn't trigger. I'm guessing the item is not here. Yeah, no. They just give it to you. It's for this reason I hate going into Lower Norfair in any hack. Why did you follow me? And I edit out these door transitions, like, on the very frame Samus, like, enters. Oh, hi, you. Let me guess. Already dead. That is hilarious. Oh, I have a ton of health. You know what? Screw it. I'm already in too deep. I don't think we have to worry about, soft locking anymore. I think that was mostly just a thing with the acid chozo. Oh. You know, another hack that I'm dreading playing are the ones that are insane skill and knowledge checks. Like Super Metroid, I think Kino is what's one of them is called. And then Hoda. I've played and beaten Hoda once. A long time ago. I only remember bits and pieces. But hopefully my skill set has improved enough where I can actually beat through Hoda a little more easily. I remember Hoda giving me so many problems because there were so many like glitches and tricks that the player just needs to know. That is definitely like the biggest skill check, like on Metroid Construction, I think. Great to watch as a task, but like to actually play through it, it was a nightmare. That door is open? Oh. Should probably remove the ice beam right now. You know, I'm not 100% consistent with this quick kill, but I like to think I've gotten more consistent over the past year. As I say that, watch me miss this quick kill. Now I got it. Like I'm not the fastest at it either, but I've gotten consistent. Now we fight Dragon, and we'll be done. Wow, both Main Street items. E-Tank. I like how that's still there. Wait, you can kill those things? You can kill Mama Turtle? Hold on, wait a minute. I have to see this. How much health do they have? They're immune to charge shots. Oh my god, you can actually kill them. Didn't even know they could be coded to be killed. Gonna take my revenge on Mama Turtle in particular. The babies are just collateral damage. Wow. Well, today I learned. I can already see it now. Had I been streaming this, I can see my chat going, Claire, you monster, you murderer, you killed a family, and all that stuff. See, I know my own chat. Oh, it's just right there. Let me go grab Spring. Oh. Wait a minute. The wall's gone. And Spring Ball is just right there, right? Yeah. Oh. That gate is gone. Oh, speed blocks are gone. And you would die in one shot, I imagine. You didn't even turn red. Oh. I'll get that full happy someday. What the? Oh, I mean, okay, I guess I don't really need the full happy. Grab the missile. You know what this reminds me of? The freaking finger poke of doom. You know, it's just one touch and you go down. And for non-wrestling fans, the finger poke of doom is an infamous moment in WCW wrestling back in what, the early 2000s. Yeah, the both factions of NWO warring with one another. The Wolfpack versus the Black and White. And yeah, they hyped it up, and it was supposed to be a match that on paper should have been a pay-per-view event, but no, they saved it for Monday Nitro. And it was Kevin Nash versus Hollywood Hogan. And the match starts, and Hogan just pokes Nash with his finger. Nash goes down. Hogan pins Nash and wins the championship. And they start laughing, hugging each other that they've reunited and everything. It pissed everyone off. But anyways, that's the finger poke of doom. It's like you just tap the enemy and they just go down. I wonder if Mother Brain has been nerfed. Yo, reserve. How many reserves do we have? We have all 4. I was not keeping track of the items in my head. I know there's a few in criteria that we missed. Like Old Mother Brain and... what else? The Final Missile. Oh, and that one Super Missile Speed Shaft. Can't forget that either. Yeah, y'all thought I forgot this second sand pit, huh? Nope. Oh, wait. There's another reserve. Now we have 5. Okay. Smooth. The thing is gone. Guess I'll save. For all the good that'll do. I did check the upper right corner of this, right? Yeah, I did. Oh. Oh, did I already grab this? I don't remember having already grabbed this. I guess I did. Oh, okay, thanks. I guess. Oh. Could have grabbed this a long time ago. Did I ever go through the... Okay, I did go through Gauntlet. That's right, because there was, like, no walls to bomb or anything. Oh, that was clean. One missile? You know what? I should have known. I keep pressing select instinctively to change my items, which sucks because that means I have freaking Metroid Mission Rescue like still stuck in my muscle memory. Nope. Oh, it's gonna take forever, though. Thing's gonna suck for a million years. Well, okay, maybe not that long. I'm surprised that Godoras don't die in a single shot. I'm wondering if the Zebatites are still there. And if they are, do they die in a single shot? No, they don't die in a single shot. Whoops. So Mother Brain has not been altered. Man, power bombs go down real quick. Oh. I mean, this hack is what it says it is. Super mega easy. How much time do you give us? 9? Well, 10 minutes, rather. Freaking 10 minutes for the escape. Holy Christ. Oh. Could have just jumped normally. Oh! Straight shot to the other side. Gotta save the animals. There. With this properly beaten, I can upload this to YouTube, which y'all are watching right now. And I don't have to have that in the back of my mind that I never finished this hack. I'll give this a 2. Because, I mean, it is what it is. It set out what it said it was going to do, and it did it. It was really stupid easy. But it's just another half hack. Not even a half hack. It's barely even Vanilla Plus. It's just a vanilla with a few things shifted around. So I'll give it a 2. Only because it wasn't a terrible idea. But I'm pretty sure we've seen better executions of this idea. I think. Let me go ahead and fast forward through this. 51 minutes. Not too shabby, I guess. And then our final percentage, I'm gonna guess either a glitchy number or somewhere in the, like, the 900s or something. It is 522. Okay, well, that's it. Super Metroid, no, Super Mega Easy Metroid is officially done, and I have exorcised this demon. Alright. I'm out.